Start now.
All right.
Yes, ma'am, you can start.
Okay. All right. Yes. Hello, everyone. This is Anu Sharma. I'm going to present here about the AI concept, artificial intelligence. So here we will give insight about, we will understand about the basically what is AI and what is the current trends for that in the in this current this current with situations like we are seeing like a lot of challenges and different kind of real time problems. So how we can understand about the like concept about the artificial intelligence. So first of all, we'll just understand about the what is AI, basically what it does and how it is different like normal computer programming you do, and how you can relate this particular artificial intelligence and machine learning in your real time problems. Okay, so definitely we'll just start with the topic. So here I'm going to cover I think presentation is not clear. All right, so I'm just going to F5 so we can see it is in presenting mode. I hope everything is fine now. Just confirm me so that can you see my screen? Is it clear now? All right. I hope you all can hear me. If any problem, just let me know. All right. All right. So, okay. So these are the topics I'm going to cover it here. Artificial intelligence overview. How does artificial intelligence work, and how what AI can do, and what is the AI tools? And we see like AI in a different kind of sectors. Like so, I am here focusing about the healthcare sector, and here we'll see like data science business using AI. Okay, and the top four top artificial intelligence trained for 2021, and what is the difference between AI and machine learning, that also we'll cover it here. Letters are in blurry. Okay. Hello. Is it fine now? Just confirm me. You are getting this issue for everyone, or like only you are facing this issue? Okay. I can do one thing. I'll again. All right. If it is fine, then I'll just continue. If any problem, just let me know. I'll again share my screen. All right. So, what is artificial intelligence? So, basically, it is a broad branch of computer science that is focused on machines' capability to produce rational behavior from the external input. So, in artificial intelligence, basically, yeah, definitely we can consider it is a part of computer science only, right? So, basically, what application programming and what application software you develop, and how you can differentiate this with the help of artificial intelligence. So definitely here we are just treating as a machine's capability. We are just giving some kind of instruction, so it will take your input in a human mind. Actually, as a human mind, it will just take your input and just convert your thought process in a better way. Like it would be like kind of intelligence we can consider. Okay, so definitely it is really different than the normal computer programming you do. Yeah, so we can integrate that artificial intelligence in a different kind of like solution you are building. We can make it more robustic, we can make it more automatic. So definitely we can consider, we can relate it is the part of computer science. All right. So the idea of building machine which are capable of thinking like a human, right? So that's what I was explaining here. So we can consider it is like, we are giving the input instructions as a human mind. Okay. So those kind of, suppose like we see like, your voice will convert in a text. Okay. And whatever you will just take a name for that, it will follow instruction and it will just, give you the output in that way. So we'll just more focus about, I'm just giving you very basic understanding how you can differentiate it is with the computer programming and this artificial intelligence. I mean, what it does basically. Yeah. So here we see like every day, like life, it is dependent on like virtual assistant. Okay, so let's search prediction technology. So what is search prediction technology? So basically here we see that whenever we just visit any website, and whenever we just just try to understand particular, suppose if you belong from university, like college student, so definitely they in your college system you must be having intranet. I mean, it will give you all the insights about that, what is upcoming, any kind of in your college, your sessions or any webinars or any kind of information you want to understand, so how it will come basically. So I mean, you can visit your website and you can get your input. I mean, you can get your whatever information you're looking for. But here with the case of artificial intelligence, so definitely you will see virtual assistant, anything like any particular product if you are looking, right? So here you see like chat with us, so like I'm a virtual assistant, I can help you. So I mean, you must be aware about it. So that is the concept of basically virtual assistant. So how it basically how it does, how basically understand your questions and how it will give you the output. Definitely background, there's definitely a kind of intelligence we have done it. There's some kind of prediction technology where we can consider like machine learning and different kind of concept robotics technology also. So those techniques, with the help of that, it will give you the output. So here it is a basically part of cognitive intelligence we will cover in the next topic. But yeah, this is the basically artificial intelligence techniques only. It's a combination of artificial intelligence and the machine learning. All right. So yeah, so definitely AI can be thought of as simulating the capacity of for abstract, creative, deductive thought, and particularly the ability to learn using the digital binary logic of the computers. So definitely, normal whatever the logic you write it, okay. So those logic definitely it can be considered in different kind of programming, right? So these days, like there are a lot of different kind of intelligence and programming techniques which you can use it here. But here we are more focused about this. R and Python and Spark. There's different kind of programming, technologies you can use it, and you can convert those in your basically instructions. You can convert it, and you can make it more automative. Definitely, it just depends on the problem. Actually, what you're going to solve it. Okay. So here we are dividing this AI in a split in two branches. So as we are talking about the AI overview, so here I'm just going to cover the basic concepts about the artificial intelligence. So here we will just convert it is in applied AI and generalized AI. So what is apply AI basically? So the principles basically what you have, okay, your problem actually, what you're gonna solve it. Okay, so those problem as a how you can relate this problem like as a human, right? Suppose if you are giving some particular problem, okay, so how your mind will understand about this, right? And specific task, and definitely if you're going to solve particular problem, you must be having but particular basically vision about it. So suppose some software you are building, right? So definitely you will understand the problem, and that problem you will convert it in it is in your basically maybe like you are solving the problem from the data side, data analysis side. So definitely you will convert it in, it is like some vision you will clear, right? And also if you are clear about it, then those kind of instructions how you will train that with the help of basically AI we are talking about. So yeah, so this concept actually we will understand about it. So here we are just applying AI, right? And other known is generalized AI. So basically what it does, which seeks to develop machine intelligence that can turn their hands to any task much like a person. So here we will just develop the machine learning intelligence. Okay, so we'll just cover it next slides. What is AI and what is machine learning? How you will differentiate it. So here we have divided in AI two branches: applied AI, just like human intelligence, and generalized AI. It would be completely machine learning applied algorithms, right? Okay. So artificial intelligence aim to develop machine that can accomplish what a human can in terms of reasoning, right? So that we're talking about it. So definitely it will just understand your reasoning or those kind of instruction you will give like as a robotic. Okay, so we'll cover in the robotic technology how it works. Okay, that is also part of artificial intelligence. So here we have four types of artificial intelligence: reactive machines, limited memory, and theory of mind, self-awareness. So these four categories we can think in that direction. Okay. So those four types of artificial intelligence we will cover it. And artificial intelligence now affects productivity, employment, and competitive behavior in significant ways. Okay, so here we are dividing in a four ways as we were discussing about this: reactive machine, limited memory, and theory of mind, and self-awareness. Self-awareness, basically the awareness how you will how you will train that particular model in your whatever problem you're going to solve. So that is called self-awareness, and how it will understand theory of mind, how it will understand as thought process what you have. Okay, the similar way how it will convert it to in a robotic way or AI. So that is a concept of theory of mind. So definitely here we are just discussing about the self-awareness, theory of mind, and human intelligence. Definitely there is a not that limited memory what we do basically generally like normal application programming. So definitely we are just no reactive machines we are building here. So that is actually concept of artificial intelligence over here. All right, so I'm just going to jump in next slide. 1 second. Okay, yeah. So how does artificial intelligence work? Okay, so here we need to deep dive into various below subdomains of artificial intelligence and understand how those domains could be applied in the various field of industry. So artificial intelligence, definitely we are discussing about, okay, so how we can divide in components and on those component, on those techniques, definitely you will use whenever you are building a solution from the artificial intelligence and whenever we are just you are solving a problem actually, right? So we can consider in that way. So these are like 5 or 6 categories domains in the industry actually we usually see basically. So what is machine learning? So this machine learning teaches a machine how to make a inferences and decision based on your past experience with the help of identifies pattern and analysis of the past data to infer the meaning of these data points to reach a possible conclusion without having to involve human experience. So definitely, right? This machine learning, as you have, I think you must be aware about what is machine learning. So machine learning basically here, moreover, we usually solve the problem as a predictive ways, right? So basically, how the prediction work. So those kind of problems, suppose if you just want to solve it, like just like we see like some kind of forecasting, okay, and some kind of maybe some historical data with the help of that, how you can forecast particular sale or any kind of the problem actually you want to solve it. So definitely it is based on the past historical data, experiences of data. So that past experience data may be like 3 years, 6 years, 6 years. I mean to 6 months, like those kind of categories of the basis of past data. You can identify the basically pattern and you can make it your own logic with the help of programming like Python, R. On that basis you may get the conclusion without having to involve human experience. So here we are not doing any involving the human experience. Basically here we are just giving the machine learning algorithm, and on that base you are getting the result. So that is a part of machine learning basically. So yeah, basically artificial intelligence is combination of machine learning. So suppose if you solve the problem, okay, that problem, suppose robotics kind of problem, I mean how does robot basically perform, right? Definitely there should be kind of on the basis of past historical data, it will just give it the conclusion about it, and according that actually as per your logic or any kind of implementation you want to do, according that you will get the result. So like this actually it works. So we can consider as a automation. So automation, what is automation, right? Automation basically kind of very fast way, you will get the result. And also this is a concept of automation. So definitely it saves a human time, right? I mean, complex kind of time taking activity, how you will convert in your basically automation. So that is a part of machine learning. Yeah, so deep learning is a concept of ML technique also. So here, if you are aware about the what to machine learning, so we just divide the machine learning and deep learning, right? So definitely it is the same machine learning process. Any kind of prediction outcome you just want to expecting, you will get it in that. Neural network. So neural network works on similar principles as a human neural cells. Okay, it is a kind of series of algorithm. Basically, it captures a relationship between various underlying variables and process of data as a human brain does. So here we are considering it as a human neural cells. Okay, as a human thing, thought process, how it will consider. So definitely, it would be considered as a just like it will give you the result as a human brain does. So definitely we can consider it is a majorly part of the artificial intelligence. NLP. So it is the natural language processing. So it is the very common these days, right? I mean, I know everything is common. Whatever like we are discussing, we are going to discussing like about the concept of this artificial intelligence. But natural language processing, it is the basically kind of convert it like in your own language. So how it will convert? It is a science of reading, understanding, and interpreting as a language by a machine. Okay, so suppose we have different kind of languages, like different countries they have different languages, or in India we have different kind of local languages. So that particular how suppose if you are just giving your local language, okay, how it will interpret and how it will convert in a different kind of text. Okay, so this is the concept of natural language processing. So here basically user intends to communicate and according that it will respond. So how it will respond? Definitely there would be different kind of intelligence and uh, programming according that you will get it. But yeah, we will use it as a very common these days like computer vision. So computer vision, what is that basically? It is also the algorithm. It will try to understand as an image by breaking down an image and studying different part of the object. So if you have seen like computer vision, different kind of suppose you have seen it like image recognition, right? So how it will work? So definitely, it is also concept of the artificial intelligence. So you can just give your image according that image data image like format, or like it will with the help of algorithm it will just understand that particular image how it consider, okay, and accordingly it will give you the output. So this is the concept of computer vision. Definitely, it has different kind of algorithms, concept. It, maybe we can maybe next session we can more cover it about it what it does. So here just I'm just going to like overview about it. What does artificial intelligence work and what kind of domains we have. All right. So next is cognitive computing. It is the same algorithm try to mimic a human brain by analyzing text, speech, image, and object in a manner and that a human does and tries to give the desired outcome. So yeah, so it is also a concept of cognitive computing, just like I just in the previous slide I was explaining you cognitive intelligence. So what is cognitive intelligence and different kind of virtual assistant chatbots, those kind of those kind of like majorly part of the cognitive computing. All right. So basically, what AI can do. Okay. So definitely, we have seen the everything is like depends on automation, right? I mean, if you just part of industry, if you're part of educational background, if you're part of maybe different sectors, different kind of sectors, basically they do they are using they are adopting this artificial intelligence in their own common kind of problems and in common kind of work activities, right? So how we can relate it, how if you think about what we can do with the help of artificial intelligence. Like I know very high level like this the problem we are seeing, and it is automated and it is giving the desired result, but how basically. So definitely we will just define the find the trends pattern and association, discover inefficiency and execute plans. So those kind of things we can do. Okay, so suppose weather forecasting and how current trends in a, I mean, those trends is like how we can convert it in artificial intelligence and it will give you the automated result. So those kind of the part of artificial intelligence, and definitely learn and become better, predict the future outcome based on historical trends. Okay, based on historical data, definitely you will get this kind of prediction. You will get the idea. Like suppose this problem is we are facing from the last. past like 2 to 3 years. So according to the data, so how you can with the help of prediction technology, with the help of model you are building, with the help of machine learning or artificial intelligence, you will be aware about it. Okay, this problem we are facing from long, definitely this problem we will convert it with the help of intelligence. We will not face in the future. So definitely it is kind of prediction technology. I'm just giving you a problem. We can consider different way, like as I was explaining you, like time series forecasting. Yeah. So those kind of inform fact-based decisions also, and improve and automate complicated analytical tasks. Definitely, we can make it more, make it automate. So that's what we see, like in our current work activities. If we see like the problem, we are just solving in a very different kind of ways, like So we see like it's kind of tedious and complex, time-taking activity. So how you can make it more automatic? Okay, so automatic basic kind of it has different kind of categories or different kind of concept. Maybe some tedious problem you will convert in a smart and fastest way. So this outcome we can consider as a automation. And study data in real time, and adjusting its behavior in minor needs for supervision and increase accuracy and efficiency. Those kind of real time, definitely real time, how we can consider it is definitely here. Basically, you are getting the real time information or data. On that basis, you are making the prediction. Okay. And this real time data can be past experiences of data and your real time problem, suppose visualization techniques. So those visualization technique also is part of artificial intelligence. So visualization technique basically, okay, it's a concept of machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay, so here you see like current trends. Okay, you may have different kind of dashboard. Okay, in that dashboard you will see as per the logic what you have implemented. Accordingly, you will get the result on that basis. Definitely, we can do a lot of things with the help of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So yeah, so here this is an artificial intelligence tool. So we were discussing about the overview, what AI can do, what is the components of the artificial intelligence. So you may thinking, okay, fine, we are discussing about it, what how I can use it, okay, and what kind of software, what kind of tools, and what kind of environment I can do. I can do basically practice on that direction. Yeah, so here I have covered basically 4 categories which are really on demand these days, and with the help of these tools, AI tools, we can start practice on that way, and we can think about the problem basically what you want to solve. Okay, so here basically, first of all, I am just more focusing about the Microsoft Azure AI platform, which has AI capabilities, and definitely it is the part of like machine learning. And here we see like vision capability, like object recognition, speech capabilities, like speech recognition, and language capabilities like machine translation, just like we were discussing about the NLP or knowledge mining. So for basically, I'm just giving you the basic definition and basic kind of tools. Those tools, how you can use it. Okay, so it has different kind of basically models, experiment. You can create it on your own. Okay, you can make it ready your data. So Microsoft Azure AI platform is it has different kind of good mechanism to do as a beginner if you just want to start something on that. Yeah, similar way, Google Cloud AI platform, it is also there. Okay, so here basically it has a different, just like similar way you will just create your experiment model. Same thing you can do here also, but here we have Kubeflow and TensorFlow and BigQuery. So these 3 or 4 AI platform, with the help of the we can you can make it more automative, and you can make it a different kind of visualization. Different, it has different kind of categories. Like on that basis, you can create your own AI platform. And IBM Watson, this is a it has a different it has on software developer toolkit, and it has their own Watson assistant to build AI powered conversational interfaces. And Watson Discovery, it is also an AI powered search technology, and it is they have their own basically natural language understanding. Okay, so IBM Watson also they have their own setup for that basically, so we can consider it as built from the IBM only. Yeah, so that is also common in these days. And big ML, it supports like Python, Node.js, Ruby, and JavaScript languages, and you can automate a predictive modeling task. So these techniques we can do whatever, like you want to use Azure AI platform, Google AI platform, and or IBM Watson or Big ML. But yeah, these kind of like softwares tools, as per as your as per as like organization, they provide you. I mean, those kind of environment you can do. But I would suggest this Microsoft Azure AI platform and Google AI Cloud AI platform. It has different kind of tools, and it has different visualization techniques also. So those kind of things you can use it here. So if you have any question or any doubt, just let me know. We can discuss about it after the presentation. Just let me know. Yeah, so yeah, it has different kind of sectors, like in e-commerce and customization, chatbot services, machine learning and voice recognition, and banking. So these common sectors actually I'm having here in this image. So we'll just more focus about it. Like, okay, next slide. Okay, so how AI works in a healthcare? So here we have five of the AI advances in healthcare that appears to have the most potential. Okay, so how AI works, right? Okay, so we can have like discuss about it, basically what kind of techniques and what kind of automation and what kind of intelligence we can use it, right? So here we were discussing about prediction on that basis of data, and we were discussing about the cognitive intelligence. We were discussing about NLP. So those kind of combination of techniques, those kind of techniques, like how you can convert it is in your problem. Okay, no matter what problem you are going to solve. So healthcare, how basically it helps, right? So here we have this AI assisted robotic surgery. Okay, and this is really it is really helpful to the people, actually know how basically it can give you the better result in that way. So robotic surgery basically it definitely will take the past data and the past operation of to inform new surgical techniques. So with the help of those data, they can get it basically a better idea about it. I mean to say doctors, right? So they will understand this is the kind of AI assisted techniques, and definitely it will on that basis it will give you the proper output for that, so that they will be aware about it. With the help of this with the help of this solution, with the help of this technique, we can make it more surgical technique, we can make it more good way. So those kind of as per the past data, robot can assist to doctors. Okay, so we can consider it as a AI assisted robotic surgery. So it has different like AI assisted robotic procedure. We will not much discuss about it, but I am just going to overview how it can be. So AI assisted robotic surgery, it is basically beneficial to the doctors. Advanced way they can use it, and they're more aware about it. And virtual nursing assistant, that is also it's kind of basically the chatbot or something, right? So they will give you basically as a nursing kind of techniques and treatment with the help of virtual assistant. So this is a kind of good concept basically, and good kind of approach. They can use it with the help of artificial intelligence. All right. So third is eight clinical judgment or diagnosis. So how they can do basically? So they definitely do like AI algorithm to detect skin cancers against like doctors who are basically having this kind of they're just giving you the kind of treatment or like those kind of things. They are giving the procedure for that. So definitely they, with the help of AI algorithm, they can detect the skin cancer. Okay, so those kind of techniques, those kind of procedure, they can use it. Okay, and with the help of AI, they can predict the early stage of cancer. So not only in a skin cancer, different kind of cancers, they can understand, they can know, they can just relate this kind of problem, how it can be, how it can be like complex. So those kind of intelligence, definitely we will we'll see like different kind of techniques, okay, as per the past historical data. Maybe they can give better suggestions, different doctors. So those kind of things we can see, we can more focus about it. So definitely it is a concept of AI algorithm. They can predict it basically. All right. So fourth is workflow and administrative tasks. So machine can help you doctors, nurses, and other providers save time on the task. Definitely. When we talk, we discuss about the automation, okay, when we discuss about like human intelligence, artificial intelligence, robotic technology, virtual assistant, NLP. So there's a kind of we have like complex time taking activity, okay, and we need to visit every time. So those things we can overcome with the help of artificial intelligence. So it is really helping these days the doctors basically. So they can get the better better advices from different doctors also. So those kind of understanding they are getting basically with the help of prediction, with the help of smart workflow, and they can reduce tedious activity in a very smart way. So yeah, and here we have voice to text transcriptions. So how your voice will convert into the text, definitely with the help of transcriptions, with the help of AI algorithm, with the help of voice recognition algorithm, with the help of that they can do this. And definitely, we were discussing about the image recognition, right? So image recognition techniques also, they can understand basically with the help of image recognition, like radio, different tools basically. So those kind of next generation, we when we discuss about it, so it is really beneficial and very very different way. They are they are getting good help with the help of artificial intelligence. So overall, we were discussing about the overview, right, about the artificial intelligence. So just like we were discussing like robotics and automation and NLP and image recognition, cognitive intelligence. So you can see like we are not discussing very detailed level, but I think you must be getting the idea how it can be beneficial to the healthcare sector. So here, like five topics basically. I just thought to cover it here. Yeah, but it has different kind of techniques. Not only these five other techniques, also maybe you may think in that way, like maybe you must be aware about it in the health sector, like so. Yeah. So these four or five categories, it is really beneficial in the healthcare sector. All right, so we were discussing about the AI work in healthcare. Now we have the artificial intelligence, basically with the data science business process, how we can use it. Okay, so artificial intelligence, like which emulates to human intelligence process, involve extracting meaningful insight patterns and those predictive analysis, how they can make it future decision, right? So we were discussing about the ML and NLP. So you can see like, how it can be beneficial in the business process. All right, so here we have the customer relationship using NLP and human resource planning and intelligent recruitment and customer experience improvement and decision making capabilities and analyzing sales calls and fraud detection. So here see like CRM sector, right? And definitely they are using different kind of intelligence, different kind of techniques in a basically in their daily work activities. So with the help of natural language processing, the user basically, how they can convert this text in a language interpreter, right? So those kind of NLP techniques, they are using basically nowadays. Okay, and the human resource planning, intelligent recruitment also is a concept of AI enable. So it has various kind of use cases and problem they are they are solving basically with the help of artificial intelligence. And definitely customer experience improvement also, it has it has on demand these days, right? So cognitive intelligence using chatbot and because we have different kind of smart ways of getting the answers with the help of chatbot. So definitely it in the background I was telling you, right? So basically it is a concept of cognitive intelligence. So stimulation business process also with the help of sales call. Okay, how they they will predict basically as they will understand the customer's problem. Okay, in that stimulation process, thought process, yeah, we can consider in that way. So according that they will get the result, and they are more aware about it. Basically, root cause of the problem actually from the customer side, how they are solving. I mean, how they are facing and how we are solving with the help of this. And we are here, we have fraud detection. So here we have different kind of like we see like different kind of fraud is happening, so how we can detect it, right? So there is a different kind of intelligent AI algorithm. So these kind of five or six categories I have defined it here from the business process sector, right? So I have just and it has different kind of sectors like sales, sales like supply chain management, different kind of sector we can consider and thought in that way. But I thought these are kind of common sectors basically in the business. So I just defined it here. Okay, so what is the basically difference between AI and ML? Okay, so we were discussing about it, right? At artificial intelligence and machine learning. So here we can relate in that way. We can thought in that way. What is AI and what is machine learning? So artificial intelligence is the broader concept of machine being able to carry out tasks in a way that would consider as a smart. All right. So here we are giving a smart solution with the help of robotic technology, with the help of cognitive intelligence, right? And machine learning in the current application of AI based around the idea that we should really just be able to give machine access to the data and let them learn from themselves. How you can consider in that way. So machine learning basically, definitely here we are talking about the data. It is more dependent on the data. Okay, in the data, basically, as a historical data, definitely you're gonna do something, right? You are gonna achieve your result. Maybe you're some kind of classifying your data. You are making your data in a good way. You are doing the data transformation. You are doing the basically kind of clean the data. So how you clean the data? Like we have seen like different kind of raw data. So definitely it is a concept of machine learning. With the help of that, you can make it in a good way, and basically that good way data you can use it in everywhere, right? So those kind of I'm not going to detail. Definitely you must be aware about machine learning in a different kind of problem if you're going to solve it presently. But I'm just telling you what it is based on particular data. So data basically the how you can formulate your data. So this is a concept of machine learning. And AI is a bigger concept to create intelligent machine that can simulate human thinking capability like behavior, or like machine learning is an application or subset of AI that allow machine to learn from the data without being programmed explicitly. Okay, so definitely this artificial intelligence, this is a robot, okay, and that human brain process according that will just understand, and it will just solve the problem in a good outcome. Okay, so machine learning basically it is like it is definitely subset of AI also, but here it is completely dependent on the data. So which will allow to machine to learn from the data. Definitely how you will allow, you will first of all you will train your data, okay, and after you train your data, you can get the better result. So definitely this training mechanism how we can do, definitely it has machine learning algorithm. Okay, so machine learning is a subfield of artificial intelligence which enable machine to learn from the past data or experience without being explicitly programmed, right? So definitely, as I was just talking about, the as per your past experience data, according that you are going to solve any problem no matter what sector you are. Okay, so these kind of basic definitions, differences I have just mentioned in a quotation basically. So now we'll just discuss about the deep dive on the artificial intelligence and machine learning. So artificial intelligence is a technology which enables a machine to simulate human behavior. Okay, and basically it is a technology. Definitely you will just give some kind of instruction as a human behavior, how this human brain work, right? Think, thought, okay, and vision. So this is the concept of artificial intelligence. And machine learning similar way how it does, basically it is a subset of the AI which allows a machine to automatically learn from the past data without programming, right? So that's we were discussing in the past slide. Okay, so the goal of AI is to make computer system like human to solve complex problem. Okay, so those kind of smart way, how basically your problem gonna solve. Okay, so definitely you will just you will just cover here basically artificial intelligence, like just like human brain how it does. So it's like my thought process. Suppose if I'm just as a human, I'm just going to solve this problem. So definitely how my brain will work. Okay, how my interpretation on that way. So those understanding, those kind of robotic way, like we will solve this problem. Okay. And here we have this machine learning, which allow machine to learn from the data so that they can give the accurate output. So definitely, we were discussing about the machine learning is based on completely on the data. Okay. And in AI, we make intelligent system to perform any task like a human. Just we were discussing about it. And here we are teaching machine with the data to perform a particular task and give an accurate result. I think you got it right. So we were discussing about the data. Mainly, you need to understand basically what is machine learning and what kind of prediction you are doing as far as your data. And in AI, basically, we are just making intelligent systems, just like human brain. Definitely, here you may think like, okay, this artificial intelligence, right? So how we can think like without data, how it's possible if we are using artificial intelligence, make it more robotic? Definitely, it is also a combination. But here we will more focus about the different kind of intelligence like human work. Okay, so everything you are going to solve, I mean, everything you are just going to just thinking this problem should convert in that way. So definitely data is always necessary in the or no matter what you are using artificial intelligence or machine learning. But we are discussing about the differences, basically how you can relate this AI and machine learning. So here in a AI, it has a very wide range of scope. Okay, so definitely if you see some right now different kind of automation techniques, like you have seen drone, you have seen robot, you have seen virtual assistant, you have, I mean, a lot of things you can do with the help of artificial intelligence, right? So, and machine learning, it has a limited scope somewhere. Definitely it has different kind of deep learning techniques and different kind of I would say like prediction technology you are doing, image classification you are doing. So definitely, but it has somewhere limited scope. But in AI, you can do everything, right? You just think about the problem, just know about the what kind of problem you're going to solve it, and in that basis you can make it basically you can learn it basically, and you can make it like automatic, whatever problem actually you are going to solve. Yeah. So AI is working to create an intelligent system which can perform various complex tasks, definitely. And machine learning to basically is working to create a machine that can perform only these specific tasks which they are trained. So basically, machine learning concept we have, we will just first of all get the data, we will clean the data, okay, and after cleaning the data, we will just train. We can train that after training the data, you will get the result. Okay, so those kind of process we have the machine learning, but in this AI, basically it is on basically the concept of intelligent system. Okay, any kind of complex task, or you can make it intelligent. Okay, just like your thought process about it is like a human process. So that is the technique of the AI, which we can consider it as an intelligent system. And here in AI system is concerned about the maximizing the chances of success. Okay, so here whatever the problem, whatever like thought process as you have from the as a human. Okay, so here we have a chance to complete. We will get the accurate result. Okay, some because how it is possible, that actually we need to more deep dive on that problem. Actually, I mean to say on the technique from the artificial intelligence. But here, if you are clear about the problem, if you know the actually outcome, on that basis you will get the complete chances of success, right? But in the case of machine learning, somewhere it is kind of concerned about the accuracy of pattern. Suppose if you do the prediction right, sometimes you may get 95% of the accuracy, but similar way you may have like not that 100%, right? So those kind of proper transparency and accuracy, it is concerned about the machine learning. But in AI case, it will when you are clear about it, then definitely you will get the 100% of success on that, whatever like problem you're going to solve. Okay, so here we have different application like Siri, computer support using chatbot, expert system, online game playing, intelligent humanoid robot. These kind of chatbot and intelligent system, right? We have AI, but in the machine learning we have online recommender system, Google search algorithm, Facebook on friend tagging suggestion. So those, suppose if you see like friend tagging suggestion in a LinkedIn, you see like as per as your background, as per as your sectors, you will get you will get the result. Okay, I mean, you may see like in a different, like in a shopping cart or any kind of, like suppose you get purchasing something, definitely similar way. Next time when you will just log in on that, you will get the result in better ways. Okay, in a Google you search something, right? Suppose in a maybe I mean in a technology, or suppose if you are part of a particular application like .NET or different kind of thing, if you will search it, you will get this as per your interest area, you will get the result. So how it work basically? So it is the concept of machine learning. So you may think this kind of intelligence in the background, it is running those machine learning techniques. Recommendation you can see, right? Those kind of recommendation technique, we can give the better example of the machine learning. Okay. And in AI, basically all the cognitive intelligence is like human work, robotic process automation, those kind of techniques, different application, this kind of solution you see in a daily. So that is a part of artificial intelligence. Okay, so on the basis of capabilities, AI can be divided three types: weak AI, general AI, and strong AI. Those are like kind of capabilities of the AI. And machine learning, similar way, we have this deep learning, supervised learning, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. These kind of machine learning concept, here we have the artificial intelligence, right? And yeah, definitely it includes learning, reasoning, and self-correction. And it includes, I mean, machine learning includes self-correction introduced with the new data, all completely based on the data intelligence. And here AI completely deals with structure, semi-structured, and unstructured data, and machine learning deals with the structured and semi-structured data. So that's what I was telling, right? So I mean, data is then everywhere, right? No matter what the artificial intelligence you are using or machine learning, it just depend on those kind of, you need to understand how you will differentiate if you are using machine learning, if you are solving a problem from the machine learning sector, and if you're using a problem, some kind of intelligence system from the artificial intelligence. All right. These kind of, differences, I have covered it here. So yeah, so we discussed about overview, discussed about the components of the artificial intelligence, discussed about the basically tool software what we you can use it, and we discussed about the differences. So if you have any question, if you need to know anything, just the question time. So just let me know. I'll just go to the chat window here. 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. What are the skills mandatory to learn ML and AI? Okay, so yeah, I mean, it is not that specific. I mean, skills definitely. If you are part of like application programming, if you come from the any kind of programming knowledge, okay. If you have interest area to do something in artificial intelligence, machine learning, I mean, if but you must be having your basically logical reasoning, okay, and programming. You must be aware about it, right? So yeah, so those kind of skill, I think it is required for that. And definitely, if you are coming from the data, but application programming or some data skills, you must be having. Okay, there is no certificate you want to. Any other question? I think I see here, will this presentation go application of AI? Okay, there's different actually. Okay, so certification basically, see, as I was telling you, right, the software tools, what you are using, right? I mean, suppose if you just want to use a Microsoft Azure, that, uh, basically this artificial intelligence machine learning, so definitely better, if you can just start with the basic understanding of Azure certification, you can do. And definitely in Azure certification, it has different kind of like areas on that area as far as you have your interest. You can just do this. Suppose in a big ML and machine learning and artificial intelligence in Azure, they have certification basically, so you can apply for that. You may understand basically different kind of topics and scenarios and yeah, so market Microsoft, and I think you can get the certification. My work experience, okay. So I have like 9 to 10 years of industry experience. So basically, I come from the background from the Microsoft technology. Like I'm completely from the application programming background. But yeah, in the data intelligence, it's been like 5 years I'm here. So I'm just solving a problem like artificial intelligence sector, right? I'm using Microsoft Azure basically, and I'm using Microsoft Azure machine learning. And yeah, so I have my experience in this. Yeah, 5 years. Okay. I'm going to master in time 22 AI. Actually, I'm not getting much clarity. You have mentioned, can you please tell us how long it's take to reach a student? If you can, some insights on microservice. Okay. Yeah, so okay, so if you will ask like kind of a microservice, how you can use it, artificial intelligence, definitely I would suggest you can use Azure machine learning. So in Azure machine learning, what happens, right? I mean, whenever you are going to solve your problem, right? Maybe, no matter what you are using, prediction technology, you are cleansing the data, neural system you are using, so those kind of a model and experiment when you create, and this kind of model experiment, once it is done completion, okay, then you can publish it, and this with the help of API key you can use it in your application. So definitely as a API we can use it. As a machine learning, it is a a tool. I mean, you can, environment you can use it. Can you explain on what all tools I need to learn it? I want to give a good career in AI. Okay, so in a AI, basically, you need to understand, as I was telling you, right? I mean, 4 or 5 topics we were discussing about the basically this NLP, and this is kind of cognitive intelligence, and like those kind of techniques you can use it. Okay, so artificial intelligence, like more majorly it is about the machine learning and robot, basically robotic technology. So it is combination. So AI and ML, it has a different kind of contents and features. You should learn it. So yeah, so you may think about the basically how this data works, right? So those kind of skills if you have, and you can more understand. If you want to know, I can provide you the complete list about the software and what kind of contents you have, right? Okay, so the YouTube channel of yours. Okay, sure, definitely. I can provide a YouTube channel for that. So there's a different, tutorials or different kind of learning how you can do and what kind of problem you can solve it with the help of that. You can get the idea. So definitely, I can provide it. I'll just take the questions. I know I'll just give you the basically overview and idea about it, and you can message me on the LinkedIn. Okay, so I can definitely help you on that. I can tell you basically what is the approach and what kind of tool, software, or any kind of problem you want to solve. How you will differentiate your problem with AI and ML. That can also I help you on that. What else tools are currently in use of current industry? Yeah, so as I was telling, like Google Cloud and machine learning, I mean to say Azure machine learning, it is on demand these days, right? So yeah, so like these are like currently we can use in the current industry, right? So virtual assistant basically is a kind of assisting tool. We can consider it as a chatbot, right? It is a conversational chatbot, right? Definitely, how it will give you the result. it has different kind of automation intelligence with the help of cognitive intelligence. So if we talk about the virtual assistant, it in background there's a robotic process technology we are using cognitive intelligence. You are creating your questions and answers. You are providing coding that it will give you. I'm just telling you the technical way, but virtual assistant kind of conversational tool, these days it was on demand. So if you have seen different kind of chatbot you see now, bank, suppose if you just open the HDFC bank, right? So ask Eva. So ask Eva, what is that? It is a virtual assistant. I hope you got it. Yeah, so as a beginner, I would suggest you just need to understand basically the problem. And if you're really clear about you just want to make your career in the artificial intelligence and machine learning, definitely you may start something in a very basic level. Okay, you may start something about the data and this data prediction and this human intelligence system. So those kind of starting you can do, and maybe you can use Google Cloud. Maybe you can use it as a machine learning. Yeah, so is IoT part of AI? We can consider, right? It is a part of AI, but in IoT, it is kind of Internet of Things, right? I mean, definitely in a IoT and a problem, if you are just solving from the IoT side, you will use some intelligence, right? So it is a combination of the artificial intelligence. So IoT, what is that? IoT is kind of you are collecting the real-time data with the help of some kind of devices, hardware devices. So this hardware device, you are making your own algorithm, you are getting a result. So in a background, definitely you will make it some intelligence. So we can consider some similarly, it is a part of machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay, so what is the difference between AI and deep learning? So artificial intelligence, we have robotics, human intelligence. But in deep learning, it is a concept of machine learning, right? Now, my deep learning, definitely you are doing something with your data. So you are making your data with the intelligence, right? So this intelligence, how it will come? So definitely with the help of the machine learning techniques. Okay, maybe the help of Python or R or Spark language programming, you can do this. Freelancer opportunity, it just depend on experience actually. So you can look on that direction. First of all, if you are have a good experience, then definitely for that you can get it. It's not a problem. But you must be having good experience, some kind of projects or some kind of problem. If you are already solved in a basically experience, then definitely you can get it. Not only freelancer, and also it is on demand these days, right? Data intelligence. Thank you. Yeah, so that's what I was telling, right? Certification I would recommend from the Microsoft Azure certification. So if you want, I can text you in the basically. I'll provide you an email ID. I can tell you the certification what you can do start as a beginner or ex professional. No, no, no. Actually, this question is that is NLP any used for creating chatbot or also is anything else? Yeah, I mean, not only in chatbot, but also in a different kind of sectors we can use it, NLP. Okay, because it is a kind of human brain. I suppose the robotic process automation, if you just want to implement in your application in your problem, then you will use this NLP. So it is not only in a creating chatbot. It you can also in different problem, right? That I'm not aware for the certificate. This is a kind of webinar, so I think there's no certificate. Maybe you can check with the team. I'm from PHP stream, would like to switch to ML and IM certification. I prefer. Okay, so yeah, definitely. If you come from the PHP background or any kind of programming, if you experience you have, so you can start something. Very learning way. First of all, you need to understand, learn about the data. Okay, so data basically how you will process your data, how you will transfer your data. So first of all, you just try to find a use case in that direction. And now after that, once you are clear about the problem, suppose prediction problem you want to solve it, or you just want to solve kind of image classification and any kind of chatbot. I mean, chatbot is kind of higher level, but in that way you can just think about it. Once you are clear about it, then you just think like what methods, what kind of technique you want to apply, no matter what machine learning or artificial intelligence. So certification definitely, I would suggest like Google certification also available, machine learning, Azure machine learning certification also available, so that you can look forward on it. If you want, I can provide you the details. I'll provide you the email ID. Then I can help you on that. So current trends in AI. So I was telling you here and the presentation, I was more focused about the health sectors, but not only in health sector, it has, business process automation and, banking sectors actually we see, right, artificial intelligence. Okay, so I think from the, GUVI team, actually, they can help you on that recording and presentation. Okay. Can you please let us know from the job opportunity prospect what tools and techniques to be acquired for today IT industry expectations? Okay. So yeah, so basically these days, like AI and ML, it is on demand, as you know, right? So first of all, if you just want to make your own career in this direction, so definitely you need to learn something. Basically, you need to solve a problem. So the idea is that, the problem. Suppose, okay, let me tell you one thing in that way. So first of all, you just try to find the problem. Okay, suppose you see like anything like you see like time taking activity. Okay, this particular time taking activity, tedious activity. Okay, how you can make it very smart. Okay, think in that way. First of all, don't go in programming, don't go in artificial intelligence, don't go in machine. Before that, you just need to thought in that way, how I can make it more automative. This problem, it's taking time. What can I do? Then you just define your problem, you just draw your problem, then think this problem, maybe I can train it with the machine learning, and maybe I can use in artificial intelligence through the human intelligence. So first of all, you need to decide the problem basically. Then you will get the idea. This problem based on from the data side. This problem based on from the intelligence system, right? So in that, but yeah, one more thing I'm telling you, data is important, and you will use in a machine learning or artificial intelligence. The difference is that intelligence and prediction. Think in that direction. Okay, so all right, so I'll provide my email ID in LinkedIn. Okay, yeah. Thank you. So any other questions you have? Okay, so I'm just asking to GUVI team, can I provide my email ID here so that we can ask? We can send me
Uh,
email.
yes, yes, you can provide your email.
Okay, okay, sure. My email ID is anupama.sharma.net. So team, you can reach me here, and LinkedIn ID I'll provide you. Okay, so any other doubts, any other questions you have, just let me know. Can someone learn machine learning AI without being clear about data science? Actually, see, machine learning, artificial intelligence are the part of data science, right? That's what I was telling. You need to understand the basically about the data. Okay, if you are coming from the database background, okay, if you are coming from the some programming background, okay, then definitely it would not take much time to learn about the artificial intelligence, machine learning. So without being understanding about the data science, it is, I think it is not, because it is a basic thing, right? Data you should understand, and if you are not aware about the any kind of database techniques, so it will be difficult for you. Okay, sure. I will provide you my LinkedIn ID, and so I'm just asking to give it in, if you can provide my email ID and LinkedIn so that I can communicate.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other question you have? Okay. Fine then. So if there is no any question you have, then we can close this session, or else if you don't want to discuss something, okay, about the course and techniques and use case, any doubts you have, you can reach me. Team can help you on that my email ID and LinkedIn. Okay, team, then we can close this. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for the audience actually.
Uh, yeah, thank you, Sharma, for this wonderful webinar. I hope everybody enjoyed the webinar. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for conducting a webinar with GUVI.
Thank you so much. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
So thank you all the participants for coming in. So I have provided you with a feedback form in the chat. If you like the webinar, please give us a feedback about this webinar, how it is. Thank you, Mr. Sharma. Thank you all the participants for coming in.
Thank you.